everyone. Good afternoon, good morning, or good evening, wherever you guys are in this beautiful world. We are back again with my business partner, Sis Theresa here, my Go Live business partner. That we've been doing this for a long time already. But anyway, for those of you who are new and just saw our go live, my name is Rosalyn Adkins. I'm originally from Cebu, Philippines, but currently living here in Maine, USA. Um, Before I dive into this online world to have my digital business, I came from working long hours. I was struggling living paycheck to paycheck because bills here, and then as a breadwinner as well, we had to divide our paycheck to two. So, and I don't have enough sleep. I was just picking up overtime and working as much as I can. That it comes to the point that I was burned out. I was so tired of that situations. So I asked and pray that if there's a way out for being stuck for that situations. And then at the same time, I was open for the opportunity. The how I was in that was my only biggest fear, because I'm not computer expert. I don't have any business background. I don't have any social media background. I don't know about doing live. I don't know about posting, but of course, it's because of our training, our mentorship, coaching that will always be there for us. I am able to launch this amazing business, and I've been in this business for more than 2 years. So, um, now, our topic that we are going to talk is about breaking free from the someday mindset. But before we dive into this topic, if you have questions, if you have whatever someday that you have, drop in the comment sections. Now, I'm going to give a chance to my business partner, Sis Teresa, to introduce herself, give a little highlight about herself, and then we can proceed to our topic. Hi, Sis Teresa. Good afternoon.
Hi, sis. Good afternoon. And hello, everyone. Good morning, good evening, or good afternoon, wherever you are in this online space. And we're back again in our daily Go Live challenge. And I know you guys, you're probably tired of seeing us in our in our page, but we apologize. But this is our way of showing our business to the people and sharing the possibility with this opportunity to people that needs changes. But before we dive into our topic, I'm gonna share a little bit of myself. Before we start this, I'm just like the same as Sister Lane, working a lot of hours, pretty much burnout. I don't have much time for myself and for my family. But like living paycheck to paycheck is not really enough. So I'm sacrificing my hours just to get extra money. So I've been doing that for like almost 18 years in a corporate
Wow.
job. There's a lot. It's my job. I love my job. I mean, everything I do, I love doing it. So it's not really a work because you know I love what I'm doing. And but sometimes you realize that there's not, like, this is not the way you supposed we live our life. you know like, we don't have much sleep, so we just like work home, like we don't have anything that we can be like progress in those years that I've been in a corporate job. So money is good, but sometimes you have to think if it is the way you life you want to be until you retire. Sometimes we don't even have a retirement money because it's not enough to pay our bills. Because mortgage, I still have my mortgage and I still have bills to pay. And sometimes, financially, I help my mom or my parents or my family back home in the Philippines. As a Filipinos, we always help our family back home. So that's our culture, our not tradition, but it's our way of giving back to our family back home. So having paycheck is not really enough, and really this is the, like, I have to find a way that I can supplement my income, without sacrificing my time to commute or find another job, like another part-time job. So I came across this online business. I found this advertisement that really resonates my story and her story, so I click, and here I am now, launching this online business. But I don't have any computer experience or business experience, but yet I'm running this business because of their step-by-step video training. So you guys, if you're looking for some opportunity that can work at home, check this out, and tune in, and we can share a little bit of our business, the highlight of this business, and how this thing works. So before to those who don't know me, my name is Teresa. I'm a digital business owner and a mentor. So today we're gonna share our topic.
That's right, sister. So we get to, like get excited of sharing our stories, and sometimes we do forget our to introduce ourselves. But anyway, guys, so for today's topic is breaking free from the someday mindset. So have you ever said something like, someday I'll start my own business? Someday I'll spend more time with my family. This is very important, this someday. Someday I'll have more time freedom. We used to say that too, me myself. I used to say that. But we realize, Sister Teresa and I realized that something someday never really comes unless you decide to make it happen today. You have to make it happen because someday is always be someday without making decision and taking actions. So first, let's dive into the someday trap.
Yes, I know. It's this can be pretty much reason people say someday that that they will wait whatever they want to do. We wait until we have more money, but bills keep coming. So always that's kind of like our daily routine. Like if we want something, we have to wait because we're gonna wait if we have more money, and then all of a sudden the bills coming. And then the other one is we wait until we have more time, but our job keeps us busy. So it's just like if you want to do something, like we always find an excuse not to do it. And then
Yes.
another one is we wait until the kids are grown, and that is typical for like us, like parents. If you have kids, we understand that when you like sometimes if you after you have a baby, you wait until you go back to work, and then and after that you realize that I don't have to go back to work. I'm gonna wait until the kids grown, and then we realize it's the years already passed, and that's the time that we don't have uh uh like thing that you wanna do, like you lose your interest doing something because those years that you've been delaying, there's someday you're gonna stuck where you are, because that's the only way that you cannot be successful because of that, the someday mindset.
Yes.
So I know I've been in myself. Yes, I've been doing that. Someday I will find some good way to improve my life. Someday, there's a lot of someday, but we cannot leave that someday mindset, because if we gonna do again all over. I mean, if I go back couple years ago, I probably not gonna be here, and I'm gonna be doing the same routine, the same cycle of life, working overtime, don't have much sleep, and we don't have. That's the time that we're gonna be like burnout. So for our audience, what's your someday? Just feel free to comment below, and we can share, and maybe we can learn too. And we'd love to hear what your opinion or your comments and your honest ideas to what your someday that stuck you
Yes.
in your daily lives.
Yes, you know what, sis? I love this topic today because there is a lot of business inquirers that came up to me and they said that, like someday we will wait when you have more money. But always remember, guys, there is no more money coming until unless you find way to to have extra money, you know, because your bills keeps coming, that didn't stop, and all that will file up. So if you want to do something, don't wait until someday. I'll wait next month when I have my whatever that's coming. For me, when there's an emergency happen, we always find way to get those money to pay the emergency. But when it comes to change your life, change your struggles, opportunity that could change your life, you always put away. So I love this topic because I am so grateful that the moment I found this opportunity, I grab it. I registered my name and email, and without hesitation, I just trust my instinct and follow the process, you know? Because always remember, you know, there is some people that said, we'll wait until we have more time, you know, but our job keeps busy. Of course, you know, there is, if you are busy right now, I love one of the coaches that said in our Zoom says that if I am so busy, well, good, because this is the time for you to start this business. You know why? Because if you don't start something, you will always be rushing and running and in your same cycle of a busy life between job and whatever you're doing, like multiple jobs. If you start this business right now, that someday that you will be able to let go your multiple jobs. It's proven in our community. People came from 2 to 3 jobs, and then after a year, they are able to let go one job at that time. So, if those successful entrepreneurs in our community, when the moment they found this business and they wait someday, someday won't come until you have to take actions, make that decisions. And that's why really, like, you know, for there is so many that can relate to this topic, you know. Always remember that someday won't come. You have to find way, make decisions, take actions, and trust yourself. Nothing is gonna change until you change it. You know, for me, you know, I was working pretty much 12-hour shift, sometimes 72 hours a week. This is before I dive into this business, you know. I keep saying that, you know, hopefully someday I'll find a better way. Hopefully someday my life would be better. You know, I have those, but then until one day I realized that I was too exhausted. I was burned out. You know, I wasn't enjoying my life anymore. I don't have enough time to sleep. I was just working, and my mindset at that time, I feel like I have to work, you know, and same cycle every day. So I cried, I prayed, and asked God's guidance because my way is not working. I need His way. If there's an opportunity that I can change my situations and my life, and of course, when you guys pray, when you want something happen in your life, you have to be open to the opportunities. Take actions, do your own research, and then make it happen. Because everything is possible in this world as long as you are willing to work for it. Right, Sister Teresa?
Yes. For me to know if I share my stories before, when like the someday like when I was thinking about this because like I said when I came here in the United States I never been in vacation, you know. The only thing I went back to the Philippines back to 2022, and I've been there was like 15 years since I came here. I never been in I go back to the Philippines, and I always said someday I might have enough money, someday I might have I will do have my vacation, and someday I can go anywhere, you know. But someday like I don't do anything to get that dream that you want to have a vacation, you know, enjoy your life. Because I never been like I always jealous a couple of friends of mine that they go somewhere else, they go to Disneyland, they go, you know, vacation. So kind of like jealous of me because I always work, and I always think of myself someday I'll be doing that. But for me, I'm stuck in my 9 to 5. You know, all I think about is just work, and that's it. You're always someday, you'll be someday, because you know you're not gonna do, you're not, if you do not change your whatever you're doing right now, you that dreams that you wanna achieve is not gonna happen. That's why I was stuck for how many years, you know. So when I decided to gonna find something, you know, gonna find something that really helped me to get that dream, that I can get do vacation, I can enjoy my life, you know. I mean, it's not really happening right away, but at least I'm starting something that I know where I'm on the right path to have that dreams, you know, come true. So someday, I mean, someday is okay for a, not in the short term, but in a long term, yes, that's gonna be that's mindset gonna change if you really wanna get out in your struggle or in your situation right now.
Yes, I totally agree with you, sisters. And you know, guys, what changed for us? Let me share you for mine first. You know, like when I found this business model that works even when you're busy. Because as what we always mention here, we do run 80% automated. So you can still do your daily tasks. I'm still working in my full time. You can still do of how busy you are right now. It's just the difference is you have something that you build. You are building something. Kumbaga, you planting seeds, yeah, without even realizing these little seeds that you planted will be able to benefits you in a long run and will support your time freedom. It's just you have to think of that someday, one day will come. You have to put some time, or if you are busy right now, yes, it's the best way to start, because how busy you are will become less busy as your business start generating. Here, it doesn't require selling. We don't do inventory or chasing people. It's an automated system that runs in the background for us, plus the mentorship, the training, all the tools that you need um, to start your own business. You're never figuring it out alone. And always remember those successful people that you heard on social media, they always said, if you want to succeed, if you want to change your life, don't do it alone. You might get into your destinations, but it will take a lot longer than doing it with a group of people. People who are already succeeding in the business, who are already successful in that opportunity that they are working on. So you have to find those people who are already in that um, path and then follow their footsteps. So, because Sis Teresa and I here, we didn't have to be an expert. We are very shy when we first started, so as many people in our community. We just need to say yes and then follow the first step. The first step that we took, same as everyone else in this business, if you start, is simply go to our website. There is two websites that you can find, or if you see our ad, you click the learn more button and then you register your name and email, so you will have access to the free workshop. And then after watching the free workshop, we have 20 minutes recording, we have 90 minutes live that happens twice a week. And then if you have questions, we are here and happy to provide you with more information.
So yes, so when I want to share the stories about a very successful entrepreneur in this community, in which my coach and my mentor, and that's the one that I resonate the story when I found her advertisement in social media. You know, she was struggling. You know, because she have a son, and then she's working like a lot of hours, you know, like overtime, like 60, 80 hours a week. So she's been struggling. She have 5 credit cards to pay. So that story really resonate me, because you know, like sometimes we always think about what we can change our life, for the story. That's why this business is, we're sharing stories and why we start the business, and that's really resonate her stories. Like, fast forward, she's really a successful business, and she didn't even resume her nursing career, because of this business. And now she live with her son. She have vacation all year long in Philippines, back and forth in Canada. Imagine that, how life would be like that if you have this business. I mean, it's not an overnight success. You have to time and effort to be successful in this business. You see people there, you see they're all successful, but behind the scene, there's a lot of challenges. People, you always see all those good things, but they didn't realize how much we sacrifice our time, we sacrifice our sleep. So building our own business is not easy at first. You have to learn the process, you have to learn the training, and most of the time, we have to have our mindset. We have to change our mindset, for us to be successful in this business. So there's a lot of people, stories we can share in this community, but that's the only one I can really share for now. That, people, like, if you dig deeper in this business and see you for yourself, all you do is just register and see our community, how much they help us, and how much people change their lives, like thousands of people changing their lives because of this opportunity. So, like, our family having, if you really want to have your family, especially you want to build your legacy for your family, this is the opportunity that really can change thousands of lives.
Yes, I totally agree with you, Sis Teresa. And guys, yeah, we get it. It's scary sometimes when you step in to something new. It's just the same as everything. And everything, like even job when you start applying, coming here to the United States or working abroad, it's scary, right? Everything, the first steps that we want to do in life is scary. It feels easier to say maybe later or maybe someday or maybe there is so many excuses that we could say to avoid taking actions. But here's the truth: later turns into never, and someday turns into never, and whatever maybe, that turns into never as well. But once the difference between those who change their life and to those who stay stuck is the decision to start, the decision to make it happen. You have to go through that and ask yourself if you are happy with your situations, if you are struggling and you want to change that, you have to make that decision for yourself. So, for our audience, what's really stopping you? Time, you don't have enough time, you don't have money, or fear. We will be happy to help you. You can message us, reach out to us so we can talk and we can also learn from you, because our goal here is to inspire people and also help them to make that decision for themselves and then guide you along the way.
So for our audience, before we end up our go live, we always leave an inspiring words. Because someday is not on the calendar. If you want change, today is the day, not tomorrow, not next year, today. So you guys, if you're curious how this works, watch our free workshops. Replace it. It's only 20 minutes, but we have our free live webinar that happens every Tuesday and Thursday, 5 p.m. PST or 8 p.m. EST. Feel free to register your name and your valid email address to access those live webinar. And if you don't have time, we have those 20 minutes replay that highlights the business. If you love the video that you watch, simply follow the next steps, and we're here to guide you along the way on this journey.
That's right. Thank you so much, Sister Teresa, and thank you, everyone. Always remember to make that decision and take actions. Then trust yourself. because nothing changes if nothing changes. Have a wonderful weekend, and hopefully, you have a wonderful day today to spend time with your family or loved ones. And take care always. Wanted to have an extra income, and also I want to help my family back home. And what I love about this digital business is that we have step-by-step training. It's global, and also we have automated system that operates 24/7.
I love that the digital business is global, it's automated, it's flexible, no need for inventory, and I love that it's very scalable and the lucrative income is phenomenal.
My digital business gives me the peace of mind that one day my plan B will become my plan A.
We earn money passively online while spending time with family.
My digital business allows me to purchase the newest device on the market thanks to.
And the best part is, even as I'm speaking to you right now, our digital business is still running, earning passively for us 24/7. It never stops.
So what I love about this business is that the huge earning potentials, and we do not have to recruit people because we use that tested and proven automated system, so right people comes to us.
We joined the business because we want to be out of the rat race of living paycheck to paycheck.
Working two jobs is really tiring and physically demanding. Thanks to this digital business that allows me to work anywhere.
The reason why I started this business is because I have a goal of retiring my husband early. And also,
what I love about this business is the automation system that's work for me 24/7. Wherever I go,
I love that this business is flexible and automated. I can do what I love most. Look after my.
I joined this business because I want the flexibility that I can work anytime, anywhere, and my business runs in the background for me 24/7.
What I love about this business is the automation, and
I want to build a legacy now so that I can pass it on to my children in the future.
It's the automated system, the flexibility and portability. I can work anytime and anywhere I want to.
What I love about this business is I can earn extra income.
With my digital business, I work smarter, not harder, anywhere and anytime. I chase.
What I love about the business is the automation. It provides results while you are sleeping, while you're spending time with your family, and while you're out and about.
The step-by-step video-based training that they provided me, and also the fantastic.
Because of this business, I was able to resign from my stressful job and now enjoying my time with my family in building my own business.
Working 24/7 non-stop. How amazing is that? And we have this beautiful community who is willing to help you to be successful in this business. You're not alone, so come.
And we are proud digital business owners.
Hooray!
Hey.
Hi everyone.